Welcome back to the vlogs, everybody. Hope you all enjoyed the last one. Now we've got some good news and some bad news. So the good news is we've got a drift day in 3 weeks. The bad news is the car's not ready. So on the last, I think it was a couple of videos ago, when I was doing the body kit actually, the radiator was gone. So we need to get the radiator out, put a new one in. We've got a new power steering pump and we're going to service it. And we've got a welded diff put in and some bucket seats. So, and then it should be done. So yeah, let's get cracking. Right, so the car's jacked up and the bumper's coming off. And then we're going to do drop the engine oil. And then take the front crash bar off. And then obviously drop the coolant. And then radiator out. And see where we go from there. So yeah, see you in the next clip. Right, so bash bar's off, we're going to drop the oil and then we're going to get on the radiator. So yeah, see you in a minute. Right, so we've got the radiator off. It's down there. It's a performance one, to be fair, after googling it. It's for like a track spec one, so we've messed up a bit, and it's the air conditioning unit that's going, or has gone. So I'm not really fussed about that because track car. I'm keeping it in for the time being, just because I don't want to. I've not got enough time to just rip it all out and all that lot. So that radiator is going back in. I've got a brand new one which is going to be a spur. That were only a cheap 50 quid one, so we're probably better off with keeping this one for the time being. So now what we're doing is we're taking away some of the boost pipes to get to the power steering pump, because that's slipping and my power steering sometimes goes hard. So I'm thinking it's the pump, so we're going to get the pump off and get a brand new second-hand one on. Yeah, see you in a minute. Right, so it's been a while since I spoke to you, but we've not even got the power steering pump out yet. But if you come closer, we've got the banjo off eventually for the power steering pump. The pulley's off. This here, which was connected to the reservoir, so let me show you. The guy who I bought it off has put this in. Piece of copper. It's attached in there just to extend the pipe. Now, this isn't good enough. So what we're going to do is we're going to get this pipe off and we're going to go and try and buy some new pipe tomorrow. So tonight's idea is to get the power steering pump off and then get the pipe and then refit it all tomorrow. Plus, this pipe, come down here, it was going under the coolant pipe. If you can see it, let me get the torch on. It was going under this coolant pipe and it was squished. So that's probably another reason why the power steering pump's gone. So we're going to try and reroute it. And oh yeah, we've had to take the supercharger off and everything for this. So it's a big, it turned into a decent sized job, if I'm honest with you. But yeah, let's get this power steering pump off, call it a night for tonight and get cracking on it tomorrow. Right, so the power steering pump is now out, which is good. Oh, where is it?
but it went here, so it's out anyway.
So we're going to call it tonight. We need to get that pipe, and then we can get the oil filter off, and then put it all back together basically. So yeah, see you in the next clip. Right, so the spark plugs are now in. Let's have a look at the other ones. Weren't even too bad. Well, they're not bad at all. They were, if you focus, look at that black stuff on my face. Focus it, click it, Cam, see if it focuses. No, no focus, but they do look decent to be fair. So we're going to keep them as spares because they are working. It was just, obviously with a full service, this is what we do. So next is engine oil. So we'll put that in now. Right, so engine oil's in, spark plugs are in, oil filter's in, so that's engine side sorted for the time being. Still waiting on some pipes for the power steering pump and stuff, so that's why we've not put that back on and the rad on yet. Next is gearbox oil, so we're going to drop that gearbox oil and try and put new gearbox oil in. But while we're here, let's cross off some bits on this list. So where we are, spark plugs done, engine oil and filter done. What else have we done? That's it, innit, at the moment. So that's two things off, but they crossed off, so that's good. Alright, so let's get this gearbox oil off out, and then new gearbox oil in.
Right, so we've cracked the filler off, and we've got the 24mm drain plug. The drain plug, yeah, the drain plug, sorry. Off, so we're draining it now, and then it's saying 1.8 litres. So we'll fill it back up in a minute with a special tool that I bought today, a big dirty syringe. So yeah, have fun. Right, so we've done the gearbox. It's a bit hard work under there to record everything. So yeah, so now what we're doing is we've got a new power steering pump bottle. Same new, brand new second hand. That's going on, and then we're going to get the power steering pump on and then build it back together. And then hopefully tonight we can bleed her and run through all gears and make sure gearbox is alright and that. And yeah, so let's get this bracket off because the new one came with it and it looks a bit better. So we'll get this off, put this on, and then yeah, go from there. Right, power steering pump's on, sorry. It's tension back up. That nut's on, tensioner, and underneath we put this pipe, new pipe. This is what we got because the old one was very, very kinked. So that's now on. The breather, whatever that one is on. Well, it looks like it goes to cooler actually, doesn't it? And yeah, so time to, I think, put the supercharger. No, we need to do these. I've got some new coolant pipes, so I'm going to do these two coolant pipes now, just to spice it up a little bit. Right, so we've just been messing about with some coolant pipes. I paid 35 quid for these off AliExpress, so we'll see how they go. But I've changed these two, There is one for this coolant, but I'm not going to change that because there's no point, because you don't see it with supercharger anyway. And then the pink one from here to rad. So yeah, they're on. This is the other one. It's going to go on there. It's going to look pretty sick actually. Obviously, don't look at the blue and the red supercharger and all that lot. It's all going soon. But yeah, just the start of the progress. So we're going to get the supercharger back on now with belt, and then start putting the piping back in and radiator. Right, so the problem we've got with this pipe that we've just put in, because it were crushed, was, well, the supercharger's in place now, and if you look where the piping is, this is the way it has to come out. So yeah, it's crushing it. You can't really see down there. Let me give it a torch. Yeah, it's this pipe here. It's actually not, to be fair, it's not bending it properly there, but when we put the pipe in this, it is gonna bend it. So let's see what we can figure out. Right, so the supercharger's on. We've had a bit of a ball ache trying to reroute these pipes. It looks mental. It's a DIY job. The guy did a DIY job on it. It's not a rank one or anything. So yeah, we've got the pulley back on, the air intake's back on. This is the part. So I think these get moved normally, but we are gonna go turbo, so I'm not moving it. Yeah, this roll just a ball it for get on, and obviously down here to here. So this is now loose. All this is tight now up to here. So when we get under to put the intercooler on, which I think it looks like it's in the right spot, to be honest, then yeah, we should be on. But time to get the rad in, and then bash about with intercooler, then we can start bleeding it all. The worst. Yeah. Right, we've got the coolant in, power steering fluids in. This bottle's a bit gone, so even though it's a new bottle, to me it's like got a black line all the way around it, so we don't 100% know how much is in it. So we're just going to keep an eye on that, keep an eye on coolant as we turn it on. It's got engine oil, it's got gearbox oil, so we're going to turn it on, double check nothing's leaking, and then go from there and hopefully bleed this coolant system. So I'm going to turn it on and turn the heating on straight away and just let it blow through and see. We only had 5 litres of coolant, but it's just at the top there, so we'll see what happens. It might take more. If it does, I'll turn it off and get some more for tomorrow. Right, first start up. Oh, and we've got new spark plugs, so it might take a while to start. We'll see. You ready? Right, we're on. Oh, I need to turn. Heaters on. What? Yeah, coolant's gone in. Right, yeah. Oh, we're smoking a bit.
Probably WD-40 that we've been using. Yeah. Yeah, she's oh, she's smoking. Oh, power steering fluid's gone down a bit. Right, we're gonna get this sorted and see you in a minute. Right, so we're back up and running. Power steering's bled, coolant's bang on. It's getting to 10. Well, it's getting up to 10 now. Ish. Oh, halfway to temp. The power steering pump's not making a noise like the other one was. When I was turning left and right, it was squeaking, but the belt was slipping. No, it isn't. So we've tensioned that up with a new power steering pump. So I think the other one was starved because it kept going hard. I'm just turning my wheel, just making sure it's all alright. Keep an eye on these liquids now, give it 10-15 minutes and then we're going to call it, and that'll be the video. So next video we're going to get the diff and the hydro in and the bucket seat, and what else I've got, my fire extinguisher and my tux, and that's it. So if you liked, please give us a like and subscribe, and drop a comment on what you want to see soon. If you want us to see any mods that we can do on the car, yeah, let us know. So like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.